What is the most disturbing thing you've heard said casually? We had a recording for an international commercial where I work and my colleague asked me if I've ever been in television. I said yes a couple of times, but nothing major. HBU? In which she replied with once, when my best friend was murdered and they tried to catch the killer. How there's gonna be a gang fight and my neighbors wanted to apologize for noise beforehand. If the earth is spinning, then why my front door is always facing east? I was working at a gas station when I was 17-18. The corporate offices were directly behind us, so they would come and get lunch and snacks from time to time. One man in particular always came to my register. One day, when his wife stepped away to grab something, he casually said to me, "I want to tie you up, throw you in the back of my truck and drive away." It was the creepiest thing anyone had ever said to me, and the way he said it so casually and nonchalant. I quit very quickly after that. When I was walking to my front door, my neighbor had their window open and was scolding their 3-year-old adopted child. She was howling, crying, "Do you want mommy to send you back?" At Macy's, 2 teen girls, women over 30, have the ugliest elbows. OMG. I know. Very disturbing. I always ask my mom to wear long sleeves when we go out to eat. I work in a deli and some lady asked me to cut her hem extremely thin to the point of seeing through it. I heard her justify it as so you can get rid of the ham taste. I'm still think about this one. I don't like animals, they make me do mean things. My cousin, who I met twice, then never again because we found out he was killing kittens from his dad's farm for fun and progressively moved to chickens, and eventually got caught mid-attack of one of the hens. The cousin was 16 when I met him, I was in my early 20s, and he nearly towered over me. Dude scared the hell out of me. NGL. Girl 1, ugh, I'm so hungry. Girl 2, why don't you eat something? You're pregnant. Girl 1, because I don't want to have it. This was in line for a roller coaster, by the way. I picked up my roommate's hamster and threw it against the wall. An ex after I ended things. I don't understand. If I want to be in a relationship with you, but you don't want to be in a relationship with me, why do you get to win? Oh my god, I completely forgot to kill my boyfriend. I'm a pre-K teacher, and one day when I was doing lessons, one of my 4-year-old boys asked me if I kill small animals. Horrified, I said, "No, why would you ask me that?" And he said, "I want to do that, because I'm not big enough to kill people yet." Had to report it to my admin staff. They called a meeting with his parents. The parents just laughed it off. I'll be looking for that kid's name on the news in 15 years. I break the neck of my ex-girlfriend's pet snake. She thought it just died sleeping. That's the price of breaking up with me. A dude eating his Kit Kat and trying to have conversation with me on the train. We shouldn't have stopped him so soon. An older family member discussing Hitler. I wish it was still legal to beat your wife. Never would have happened if we hadn't gave them rights. A charming coworker of mine. Worked on an island in SE Asia a while back. Someone came into work and asked to put up posters. After she left, I saw that they were of a friend of hers that had been missing for 3 weeks from an island nearby, a tourist. A boss of mine, a local man from the capital city who grew up in gangs, said it's either he doesn't want to be found or he's dead, either way they'll never find him. I said, "What makes you say that?" He looked at me with a menacing grin. The best way to kill someone around here is to use truck tires. You take them to the jungle, beat them, tie them up, and burn them, burn so hot there's nothing left. I don't think he's ever done it before. But he definitely knows people that have. Started a new job and struck up a conversation with a fellow employee. Made small talk and she told me about her grandchildren. She then says she tells them if they misbehave while they're at her house, she will punch them in the face. I thought she was joking, but no, she said it again. I will punch them in the face. What? Was talking about how many cats my mom had while I was growing up. A friend of mine said she would have been tying them up in bags and dropping them in the river like it was something you just do with cats. I am a tutor. I heard some of my students say, what's the point in learning history? We should live in the present. We are German. I know for a fact you can kill a man with a brick. Overheard in a restaurant. I drive for Uber, and I once had a man who super casually said that he would do me a great favor by marrying off my teenage daughter because she should already be having children if I myself performed my womanly duty of having his children, because he knew other people who were ready to get married as well. My daughter was 14 at the time, by the way, and yes, this guy was completely serious. We should bring back slavery, my stupid brother-in-law. He got kicked out of a restaurant when he and his wife were on the second floor, and I guess he wasn't happy about the race of people in the room with him and said out loud, I would love to hang some people from a noose out this window, and they heard, and he got into an argument with them. What? If you people knew how to behave in public, we wouldn't have this issue. One time we walked by a car and it had a bumper sticker that said Naga Hunter, and he was like, I like this guy, you know what that means? And I thought it was something nerdy like the Naga lizard people in D&D, or something, but he was like, no. It means N****** our hunter. I was at my neighbor's party. Some of her old friends were there. I had never met them before. All of them are 50-plus ladies, much older than me. They planned on going clubbing. I was about to head home. One of the friends asked them to call a mutual friend for a ride and casually explained to me, I don't want to end up in a taxi with a black driver. Girl, I was on a date with dropping racist slurs as casually as if she was commenting on the weather.